Hey guys, it's Tom from FitCure. Welcome back to another day on your new habit of increasing your sleep time. So today we are going to deep dive into creating the perfect sleeping environment for you. Hopefully as well, you've been sleeping well over the last few days. You've been figuring stuff out, figuring out what your body needs. Do I need to start 30 minutes, 90 minutes, 2 hours before bed? Let's find out what works. Been reducing the caffeine intake and building that FitCure Ninja Island. We're bringing the FitCure Ninja Island into your bedroom. So we're going to go through a few things today. So firstly, what the bedroom is designed for. The bedroom is designed for two things. First thing is sleep. And the second thing, we're going to come to that in a later lesson. I'm actually going to talk about that as well. Yeah, break down some boundaries. Mum's watching as well. Hey, Mum. Okay, so patterns of automation. So the reason why we should build a sleep cycle is because your body loves to be able to automate things. If you want me to geek out a little bit, prove I'm not as daft as I look, the basal ganglion, yes, it's like your automatic response. This is where things happen. So sometimes, you find you walk into a room and get something out, or you drove home and didn't know how you got there. That's the basal ganglion. Your body likes to automate things because essentially it's lazy. It just wants to just go through a rhythm of life itself, yeah? So if you can build create the perfect environment, when your body sees bed, it thinks sleep without you even having to promote that response within the body. Okay, so temperature. Let's talk about the room, creating the sleeping environment. So temperature. So according to research, it needs to be 16 to 18 degrees in your room for optimizing sleep. Think back to FitCure Ninja Island. We had the best night's sleep, didn't we? You know what I mean? It was it got light in the morning, and then the day went on and it got dark at night, and with the darkness came the cool, and then we released melatonin and went to sleep. So you've got to make that room nice and cool. So ways to do that: have a hot bath before bed, hot into a cold room, yeah, perfect for stimulating that sleep. Crack open a window. If it's not too warm, if it's not summer, crack open the window and obviously let some of that cold air in. Get thinner sheets on the bed. Don't get really thick duvets. We want to keep you cold. We want to keep that melatonin, or keep you rather 16 to 18 degrees. Air conditioning, if you're in a hot country, or if you need it, or if you can't afford aircon, get a freezing bottle of water, put a fan in front of it and blow it. That's probably where I am at, to be honest. Turn the heating off, particularly in that room. And if you're super wealthy, you can get a chili pad for your bed. It's like a mattress topper which regulates temperature, and if you can get one, get me one too, for helping you out with your sleep. Anyway, moving on. So darkness. So how dark should it be? Well, if you can see your hand in front of your face, it's not dark enough in your room. If you really want to get optimizing sleep, you need to not be able to see anything, yeah? So blackout blinds are a really good way of doing this. You want to black it out, you want to block all that light into the room. Getting a plant. So don't freak out, for those of you out there who are commitment phobic. A plant is going to help oxygenate the room, and NASA says English ivy is the best plant for oxygenating the room and getting rid of toxins, what's called formaldehyde, which is a toxin that we generally pick up during the day. It helps get all those things out of the room, so it's going to be really good for detoxifying the body as well. Because on FitCure Ninja Island, there was nothing there. There was no carbon emissions. There was nothing at all. So we got a phenomenal amount of oxygen as well, which helps us go to sleep. So the plant will essentially purify the room. English ivy is pretty easy to look after, to be honest. It doesn't require much watering or light. But if you're completely useless, get what's called a perennial snake. And that thing is like a cockroach, and you barely need to do anything with it. Water it when you remember, if you remember, and it probably lasts you a fair while. Lavender. So there's some research on lavender. You see this, don't you, when you go to your travel-ins as well? They give you that little lavender thing. And there's actually some research that goes with it, that there was a group of people and they tested them, and their blood pressure, heart rate and skin temperature was actually reduced from having like a lavender smell in the room, a room diffuser, if you like. White noise as well. So on FitCure Ninja Island, it was beautiful, it was peaceful, but you heard the sound of the night. So we do like a little bit of white noise, whether that's like an air purifier in the room. And what it does is it dampens out the big noises of the traffic and things like that as well. That sort of white noise is really important. You can get white noise apps for your phone, but do we really want you looking at your screen at night? No, not really. But if you are, put it on night mode or get flux, which we've spoken about before. Make sure your room's clean. A dirty room will make you anxious. And again, that was scientifically proven that mess, clutter is not the desired environment for going to sleep. You want to go into that room, you want to have just a bed in there, it wants to be nice and clear, no clutter in the bedroom. And lastly, oh no, no pets in the bedroom. That is a disaster for me because I've got 4 dogs and I love animals. But even my beloved Chihuahua Gizmo is not allowed in the room 30 minutes before bed. I know, poor guy. But he's got 3 other dogs to keep him company, so that's okay. So the way to think of it, think about your 5 senses, yeah? Feel. So it needs to feel cold in the room. Smell. It needs to smell of lavender. Hear. You need to be able to hear some form of white noise within your bedroom. Figure that out. Fan or whatever it may be. See. You should be able to see nothing. It should be completely pitch black. Taste-wise, no alcohol and no caffeine before bed. So no taste, apart from water. But even that, you don't have a ton of water before bed because you'll need a wee. Right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for another lesson.